and welcome to DIY with Jeannie. If it's your first time, welcome. I am so thankful that you came and spent some time with us. If you are a repeat visitor, welcome back. It is excellent to have you back. This year, I would like to get more crafting done, more crafting with intention, so I'll be reopening my Etsy store this year, which I'm kind of excited about. I got a new Cricut maker for Christmas. I have the laser that I got during the summer. I have my sewing that I'd like to get more done. And so my goal this year is to kind of focus more on what do I want my future to be. So I was watching Makers Gonna Learn's New Year's Eve special. And if you are not familiar with them, you really should check them out on YouTube. They are just an amazing group. They can really take you mentally places and show you things that just are kind of mind blowing, but that you really should maybe know. And so I really have been enjoying that, and I decided that because this is a big year for me, I'll be turning 60 in 10 days. I know that comes as a surprise to you because it sure shocks me. But I want more intention this year. I want to reopen my Etsy store. I want to go back to sewing to sell because a lot of the things that we make here can sell, and I hope that you will make your own. But if you don't want to make your own and you like what I've done, then there'll be a place that you can go and hopefully find exactly what you want. So, the thing that they did yesterday was they talked about words to manifest your future. What are the words that are going to carry you through 2023? And I think the 2020s have just been kind of so tedious that we've all just kind of just floated along and allowed it all to happen. And this year, I'd like to spend a little more time being intentional about what it is I want. So, we are going to make some words of manifestation. What words do we look at and we go, this is what I want for my future? This is where I want my crafting business to go. This is where I want my crafting artwork to go. This is where I want myself to go. And that's kind of where we're headed right now. So, today we are going to be coming up with some words that maybe register with us since it is kind of a manifestation. What is it that I'm going to need? And let's start with just some words and then we'll start looking at some font. So I think one of my big things that I have got to do this year is believe not only that I can, but that I will. Believe in myself. So let's do believe. Let's look at fonts. I'd like to use a cursive font because I want them to all stick together. I'm going to use this to put on the outside of my computer, to put on my journal, to put on my calendar, just to help me this year kind of take my business where I'd like for it to go. And we're going to use Chateau. I really like this font, so let's put it in. Let's make it a wee bit bigger. There we go. And see how it all goes together and it's all cursive and stuck together, and that's what we want. So let's see, how long do we want it? How big do I want it? Right now it's almost 8 inches by almost 3 inches. So let's go a little smaller. Let's go right at 6 inches. And let's turn it because I'm going to be using my Joy. And so it only does about 5 inches. Well, come on. A little bit. I'm trying to get it rotated perfectly straight. There we go. That looks straight. Okay, so we're going to take that one. Let's take that word and move it over so that it is going to be on the edge as we do it. So what other words can we look at for this year? There's faith. Let's go with faith. And let's pick a different font for it. I like using different fonts and seeing what we like, what we don't like. Oh, Amelia. Let's look at Amelia. Oh, that's nice. I like that for Faith. So that's really quite pretty, don't you think? So let's go done. Again, we want to turn it. Not quite that much. Come back around. There we go. Now let's make it a little bigger. That is 3 by almost 2, so I like that. I'll move that over. Let's see. Since we're manifesting, I don't want manifest to be mine because I would like it to be more of a guiding. So we do believe, we have faith. If there's no hope, because we know we're going to do it. Let's just do those two for now. So let me cut that out and say done. Now we want to, oh no. So I want to cut these, and I'm going to cut them on my Joy. So, and then I can put them anywhere. I can put them on a bookmark. I can put them on my computer. I can put them on my journal, wherever I want to do it. So we're going to use our Joy. Let's open our Joy up. And we are going to use Smart Vinyl. And we're using Smart Vinyl because that's what I have in here. And I have black Smart Vinyl in here for us to use today. There it is. I'm having to keep everything moved around because of the cat. So let's put our Smart Vinyl in. And I hope everybody had an excellent New Year's. Ours was spent here. That's what we do with the babies. The cat and the 2 dogs and the chickens out back. And so without Matt. Confirm. And this is how it's going to put it on, which is beautiful. Next. There's a Joy. Let's get everybody out of the way so we can load and print. Come on. Okay, we have, let's go to all materials. We have Smart Vinyl. Smart Vinyl Permanent. Okay, we are loaded. We have the right pin in. Basic cut. Do I want it mirrored? No, I don't want it mirrored. And why are we not going? There's no press go. There we go. Move our cord out of the way, and now we have a go. So it's thinking about it. What's really nice about Smart Vinyl is that you just put the whole roll on, so you're not losing any. The worst thing about Smart Vinyl is this backing is very, very stiff. It's really hard sometimes to get it off. So, you have an upside and you have an downside. The cat's not seen it work yet, so she's watching diligently. She's to protect me from whatever does to come. This is my new Joy. I've had it about 6 months. But I got the maker because I want to do bigger things, and I want to use it in conjunction with my sewing and in conjunction with my embroidery. And with the laser and things like that. And I found out you can laser on vinyl, which is kind of exciting. So I have all kinds of things that I have planned. And big plans. It's my year of big plans. I guess I should have been one of my manifest things. It's got hair everywhere. Cat hair everywhere. Here we go. We're almost done. We're done. Make sure it cut all the way through, and it did. Say okay, because you never can refeed it. I mean, you can, but it's not going to line up. So I'm going to cut the excess off. Now, even though I cannot use this little block of vinyl here, I don't want to waste it all. I can't use it in the Cricut again. But I can use it if I am just going to be doing things that I want to just cut something out or use it in my die cut machine. So I could still use it for that. So here are our words. As you saw the other day, I got a pen for Christmas, and it's exciting. One of the things I really like is it's sometimes hard to see where it's cut, and this one has a light on it, so I can see better where to take things out. See, so that came right up. Let's take this out of the F. There. My first Temu order. Got this. I will link it down below. Yes, you can get it Dollar Tree. I don't think I paid much for it. I'll have to, but I'll link it. If it's still available, I will link it. And this is one of those things that, sorry. It's a fingernail polish holder, but you can take your vinyl and just put it in there, and that way it just comes off and it'll go in the whole thing. So I have one here, little piece here, and this with this light on it is perfection. I cannot tell you how excited I was with this. It was my son and daughter-in-law asked, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Really? The only thing I want is a pen." And they got me one, and they got me a better one than I would have gotten me. So I'm telling you, this light game changer, because I cannot see hardly nothing. And yes, I do wear glasses. So let's get that off. The perfection of that cut. Is that not beautiful? So there is one of our little sayings, and I will be putting it on something. I'm going to get this out of the way. Now we're going to do our believe, and again, helps me see everything I need to see here. And this I like because it's much bigger, and I'm going to put it on my Joy for now, and I'll probably make more of them for different tools in different areas. I have my journal that I actually have more than one journal. I have an art journal that I use just basically for me. It doesn't really, it's like a bullet journal, but it is not a daily journal per se. It could be, but it is really to help me stay focused and to stay creative. And creativity is not something that just comes and goes. You know, you kind of have to nurture it. There is my believe, and we are going to place it here. So believe in me. Have a belief in my abilities, in my ability to have and run a successful Etsy store, have and run a YouTube channel. And what I would like this year, is to get up to at least, there's my lid, at least 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So that's kind of our goal here, is can we get 1,000 subscribers? And that would be amazing. So let's cut our transfer tape. This is Cricut transfer tape. You can use any transfer tape you want. I will tell you the dollar store transfer tape works and doesn't work. It is awfully thin and it really is kind of a booger to handle. So that is something for you to keep in mind when you're using things. Got that on there. Burnish real good on this side. Up, and now I'm going to cut this excess off because I don't need it. I don't need as much of it. So there's that. There's that. Normally I would keep this, but I'm not going to be using a lot more today. So we're just going to go ahead and like that. Now, let gravity be your friend. When you are taking it off of your backer, and this is the only negative I have about the Smart Vinyl, it just really is stiff. This is supposed to be so you don't have to have a mat, and while that is good and all, it also means this does not unfold very well. So see, normally I like to roll it to get it to come off, but this is not as crazy about rolling as as the other vinyl. It just really does not want to release. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you just then. And there we go. So, got that off. Yay. We are going to I know I have parchment paper in here. Because I don't want to lay it down until I know I've got it exactly where I want it to. Stepped on it the other day and popped that down, and now it does it every time I add any pressure at all. It's not broken, it's just is what it is. Bubble there. And you just want to make sure you get it nicely burnished. I like to go over it a few times. And I go in a circle. I don't know why. I think it helps. For me, I think it helps with the bubbles. But You do whatever it is that makes you happy. Yeah, there we go. And our little dot stays down on our eye. That's excellent. And there we go. It is a little more to one side than I would like. I would like for it to be more centered, but you know, I kind of like it that way because then every single time I go to lay it on here, I have to see this, and it will help me to remember to believe in myself because I am good enough, I am talented enough, and I can do it, and so can you. So I appreciate your being with me today. Like I said, this one I'm going to place on one of my other computers that I use regularly, and it'll help me remember to have faith in me. Actually, it might go on my new journal. My new journal won't be here till Tuesday, which is kind of a bummer because the year will have already started, but have faith in me, have faith in my abilities, and you need to have faith in yours as well. So I appreciate your spending this time with me. Well, Happy New Year. May your new year bring you all of the joys and successes that you are looking for. And I hope I will see you next time. So we'll be opening the December Craft and Tea box that I never got around to, and I feel very guilty about that. But we will be opening that and looking at that craft later this week. And I hope you're there for that one as well. It is painting ornaments. So yes, I know it's a little less than timely, but this is when we should start thinking about what are we crafting for this coming year and what are we crafting for next Christmas, because it'll be here, unfortunately, before we know it. Have an amazing day, and I hope you come back. I appreciate you spending your time with me. You could have spent it with anyone, but you chose me, and I thank you for that. Have an amazing day and have a good year.